Hey everybody, this is Jeff Butts from the Mac Observer, and we are on Friday, September 2nd. We're just 5 days away from Apple's Far Out event, and that is why I'm standing way far out from my camera, just to start off by giving you an idea of what we're expecting out of the iPhone 14 and 14 Pro announcement that we're anticipating on Wednesday, September 7th. So let's talk about what we can look forward to. We don't know for sure, obviously, because Apple keeps all this under wraps. But we've had a lot of leaks. We've had a lot of rumors. We've had some things confirmed through the supply chain, other things not confirmed at all. What we're looking for an iPhone 14 that's going to be a 6.1-inch display, just like the current iPhone 13. We're also looking for a 6.7-inch base model iPhone. This will be, we're thinking, called either the iPhone 14 Plus or the iPhone 14 Max. We've been thinking 14 Max for quite some time, but over the past few days, some indications have been hinting at the 14 Max or the 14 Plus instead of the 14 Max. We'll find out for sure on Wednesday, right? Now, on the Pro side of things, again, we'll have a 6.1-inch iPhone 14 Pro. We'll have a 6.7-inch iPhone 14 Pro Max. Difference between the base model and the Pro model. A big one this time around. We're expecting that for the base model, Apple is going to stick with the old A15 Bionic processor that you find in the iPhone 13 lineup. On the Pro side of things, for the 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max, there we're anticipating an A16 Bionic system on a chip. Maybe not a huge jump over the A15 because it's still using the same 5 nanometer process that TSMC used for the A15 model. There hasn't been a whole lot of improvement that we thought we could see between the 15 and the 16 until TSMC switches to a 3 nanometer or better fabrication process. What else can we look forward to? Well, we're thinking that on the Pro side of things, we're going to get a much better camera system. You could be looking at a camera that can do 48 megapixel recording. That would mean being able to record 8K video from your iPhone straight to the iPhone, process it on the device, and then export it out. Currently can't do that. The best we can do now is 4K. We're expecting 8K video recording on the iPhone 14 Pro, possibly, definitely the 14 Pro Max. What else can we look forward to? We've been hearing that the front-facing camera will be improved across the board. So you'll get autofocus capabilities. You'll get a slightly better sensor size on that front-facing camera, which will allow you to take better selfies, have better FaceTime calls, and things like that. Color-wise, expect to see your typical variety of colors for the iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Max or Plus. We're looking at black, white, red, blue, green, and purple. On the 14 Pro side, no blue from what we're hearing. So that Sierra Mist blue that was popularized on the 13 Pro, gone. What we're looking for is Midnight, which is a black, Starlight, which is white, a graphite gray color, possibly a green color, and a deep purple variety. We do have some renders of what that might look like, and we'll just have to wait and see if that is in fact what Apple gives us. Again, we're just a few days out, but we wanted to bring you an idea of what we're thinking we might see coming up in the Far Out event on Wednesday. What else can you look forward to? Well, according to Ming-Chi Kuo and several others, all of the iPhones will get a memory increase. They will now come standard with 6 megabytes of memory instead of 4. Right now, the iPhone 13 Pro Max has 6 gigabytes of memory. I'm sorry, 6 megabytes of memory, but other models only have 4. Look for that to improve in the 14 lineup. We'll have 6 gigabytes across the board. That'll offer a little bit of a spec bump, make the phone a little snappier, a little more powerful. Also on the Pro side, you're looking for an always-on display. Right now, we don't have that. We've got the 120 hertz variable refresh rate on the 13 Pro lineup, but what we're adding to that, or what Apple is adding to that, will be an always-on display. We've seen hints of that in the iOS 16 code with the customizable lock screen. So imagine that those widgets that we're now adding to our lock screen, those you can turn that feature so that they're always on. All you have to do is glance over at your phone, and it's right there waiting for you. What else can we look forward to? Unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, we don't expect Apple to change to USB-C yet. We are thinking that's going to happen for the iPhone 15, but that's a year away still. On the iPhone 14, expect to see your Lightning charger. We do expect that the 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max will offer a faster wired charging up to 30 watts. Right now, that caps out at 15. We will also see, allegedly, stronger magnets on the MagSafe system. So your MagSafe accessories will stick a little bit better. Maybe they'll work through slightly thicker cases. Time will tell. Possibly the biggest change that you will notice on the 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max is that notch. Apparently, Apple, and originally we thought Apple was going to take the notch and turn it into a pill and a hole punch cutout. So you basically, at the top of your screen, you'd have what looks like an eye resting on its side. Well, over the past few days, more rumors have surfaced, and now it appears that Apple is going to bridge the gap between the pill and the hole punch so that it looks like a longer pill. And it's not going to stop there. In the software, whenever you are recording from your microphone or recording from your camera, the indicator dots that would previously show up in the top right of your screen, right next to the control center button, they'll now be between those two cutouts. This will do a couple of things. It's going to give you a larger indication that your camera or your microphone is active. On top of that, it's going to allow Apple to show both of those indications at the same time. Right now, if you are recording from both your camera and your microphone on your iPhone 14, or iPhone 13 rather, you only see the one indicator. Under iOS 16 with the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max, you'll be able to see both of those indicators, so you'll know that the camera and microphone are both active. Going a step further, what we're hearing is that if you tap on those indicators, you will actually get a list of what apps are using your camera, your microphone, what have you. So not only do you know that your camera and your microphone is active, but you'll actually be able to see what's using it so that you can identify if an app is doing something it shouldn't be doing. So that's what we think we know about the iPhone 14 so far. Obviously, we're going to keep watching the rumor mill over the weekend and leading into Wednesday's event. And make sure you tune in at macobserver.com. We will be offering ongoing coverage of the event and whatever Apple announces during its Far Out event. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel so that you can get all of our videos right into your notifications if you tap that bell. Until next time, everybody stay safe out there. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend.